4, 3, 2.
Greg, talk a little bit about your season thus far. You're like 3 quarters into your season. Talk about the season your team has had so far.
I think our season's going pretty well. We ranked 4th in the nation out of 78 teams to be a first-year team. We currently stand at 12-3 on the season. So, to me, honestly, I think we have a pretty decent season to be a first-year team.
Now, we talked to you back in October. We talked to you and your head coach, Ty Boyd, about the expectations for this upcoming season. Being your first year in the league, are you surprised with your results so far?
No, honestly, I'm not. We've been practicing here since April, I believe. We've been practicing since April, since training camp, tryout started. So honestly, I'm not surprised. You know, we from Baltimore. We got a lot of good athletes here.
Okay, now as a first-year owner, in terms of the traveling, getting back and forth, being the owner of a team, is this what you expected?
Oh man, it got these up and downs. I had my downs, I had my ups, but it's a lot harder than I thought.
So what specifically have you learned being the owner of a professional basketball team?
Patience. You got to have patience. I learned how to have patience because I didn't have patience at first, but just being around a lot of the guys, the players, taught me a lot. My coach, you know, my brother, and talked to my mother actually. You know, it had me with a lot more patience.
Now talk about, I know you haven't really actually looked at the impact of your ownership within the community, but as we talk about it right now, talk a little bit about being an African-American owner of a professional basketball team during Black History Month.
Oh man, it's actually kind of different. It's kind of cool too because I got a lot of kids looking up to me. Me coming up, I ain't had that opportunity to look at a person like me or look at someone doing what I'm actually doing. So by being Black History Month, we making history. And you know, I'm proud to be who I am.
Okay, so what impact do you want to have on the community and especially on African American males?
The impact I really want to have is letting them know that they can achieve and do whatever they want to do if they put their minds on it.
Okay, so now recently there's been an event that surrounded a player that played for your team. It was an unfortunate situation. You're not directly involved with it at all, but talk a little bit about your expectations for the team, what you expect from your team and your players.
Honestly, what I expect from them to be pro athletes. And what I mean by that is being a pro on and off the court. You know, unfortunately the situation did happen, it was out of our hands. But me and my head coach, we actually talked to the guys a lot about putting themselves in the right situation. You know, unfortunately he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. But I mean, life goes on. You know, my prayers goes up to him and his family. But as a Hawk, we had to move forward. So from here on out, you know, I've been letting my players know, look, man, you got to surround yourself with the right people and do what you got to do on and off the court.
Will there be any changes to how you hire or get other athletes involved with your team or organization?
Unfortunately, you know, we still want to go through the trial mix. Upcoming seasons, do a little bit of background on a lot more players, but you know, things happen. So we want to stick to the game plan because if we don't, we won't be number 4 in the nation.
Well, will you take more of an emphasis, or you probably didn't look so much at that prior to this situation, but will you be making any changes in that process in terms of interviews?
Ask that question again once that phone.
My fault.
Yeah, so you